Welcome back, folks. This is your captain speaking, more specifically, Captain Vinno. Now, if you didn't catch last night's stream, hey, that's okay. I am going every day at a time. But this morning, when I got up, basically the first thing I did, after, of course, going to the bathroom, as everybody else has to, I checked the footage from last night's stream, and yes, I forgot to do the right pronouns, so it sounds like I'm a girl. I look like a girl, but I have guy stuff. It's weird. But anyway, I'm hoping I can change that, because if I can't change it, they did say that you could change it, but if not, I'm gonna have to go back and start over, and I don't know, I feel like I'll just do that, or do what I do with Knights of the Old Republic, where I speed it up. But anyway, let's continue. Only 1:30? Really? I thought it was a little later than that. I was really tired. I had a long day yesterday, so I got up 8 o'clock for 8:30 classes. Fucking Pellissippi Parkway was horrible, let me tell you that. There was a mile at least backed up. There's other stuff past it too. But finally got to class. Did class. I'm taking an archery class right now, so I did like 3 hours of archery, and then I had some absolute bullshit to get to at work. I was saying yesterday, I kind of regretted actually going to work that day, because there was just so much stuff, and I didn't even I didn't even finish what I got that before I started till 8 o'clock. Yes, what? Okay. Is that something people say around here? Yes, what? Alright, maybe I should put my gun away though. I'm just kind of exploring everything. I'd like to consider myself a completionist, but there's just some things that I end up not even doing. In Dragon Age, for example. Alright. There we go. Keep running. What happens? Because I remember in combat, yeah, there we go. Oh. I thought you would die or something like that. Man. I mean, yeah, dumbbells are fucking expensive as shit, dude. I could probably sell that for a good price. Dumbbells are pretty much like, whatever their weight is probably gonna be what... It's probably what they're gonna be, but then you need two. Let me steal the tissues, so, alright. Let me check that out, actually. Do I have any... Did I steal anything? Because I'm giving back anything I stole, because I don't want to catch none with that. I do kind of want to check out the, crime system, like, what gets you in trouble, and what, do you have to do? I heard it's kind of like Skyrim. And that's cool if that's true. Oh, it's right there. I was like, where'd my ship go? Anyway, there really wasn't a whole lot in there, but I like that you can explore all the way to that. That's really cool. Even though this is just the docks, I guess you'd say. Yeah. It's weird I couldn't jump on that diagonal. I wonder if it's gonna be like Skyrim though, where you can. Oh wait, I couldn't jump on a diagonal, so probably not. But I was gonna say, I wonder if it's gonna be like Skyrim, where you can scale mountains. But I do have a jetpack, so.
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies Research Facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun Zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last week. It kinda smells. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis...
Sorry, if you heard that, that was my alarm.
Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those symbols.
I was hoping to wake up at 11 o'clock
don't you think?
latest. I woke up at like
3-star Rangers helped me
10:40.
out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event,
I don't know.
you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. If you'll excuse me.
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Shut up.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? Oh, the galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events.
Yeah.
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago.
Spooky.
Disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Alright, spacers.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
Prices on raw materials have really dropped lately.
Alright, now.
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days.
Alright.
Pirates are a tricky
what
lot.
is it?
In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
Yeah,
Another time, then.
cool. 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring everything out. I don't understand what's wrong with my phone. My phone is saying I'm not live.
May I help you?
Channel. Sorry. I thought I hit start. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my app. It's being dumb. Oh, also I have bad Wi-Fi. Bad at service. I try to keep them off, my phone off of Wi-Fi when I stream. I don't know if that was making a difference and making the audio spotty. It seems like the audio is fine right now, but we'll see about that. Let's see. I forgot how to do this. I'm sorry. I always forget how to go to the right. Okay, there we go. You go to my channel and then find it that way. Alright, I should have done this in the beginning. Sorry. Alright. There we go. So I have posted the question in the chat. I said for mine, the question was favorite school subject. For mine, it's definitely A+ or archery. Next semester, I'm taking blacksmithing, so it might change to that too. But I've put in quite a bit of time for archery, and A+, we're gonna learn how to take apart computers, put them back together, you know,
That'll change your mind real quick.
stuff like that.
Hello there. This place always surprises me. Hi.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what you lost, but you won't get it.
Oh no, there's a loading screen!
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
Not really.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier.
Do I get a radio?
Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. You know, Mast, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll... Let me know if you have any questions.
I am really in the middle of something.
Do I get... I would love a uniform. I don't need one now, but I would love a uniform. Which one's the journal again? Down here? No, that's the... There we go, bottom. And, what is it? Yep, there we go. Viewpoint, Mercantile. Are you the right one, or was it like...
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hi there! Thanks for stopping
Hi.
in. Feel free to look around.
Yeah,
I
of
can
course.
take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Thank you.
Oh, please, take a look.
Cool. Let's see. Ooh, so what do I have? Ooh, I probably should have checked this before. So 777, 6.5. Yeah, 777 and 6.5. So ammo 777 6. No, I did not just do that. That was a lot more expensive than I thought it would be. Oops. Oh yeah, give me. Ah man. Really, bro? Weapons. Alright. 402. Damn, dude.
Oh, please, take a look.
Nah, I wouldn't call that a fuck up. Okay. No. Man, that sucks.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And
Yeah,
I
of
can't take all
course.
the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Appreciate the business.
Yeah, no, thank you. Man, that'd be fucked up.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell.
Just need to make enough bread.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Caffeine. Yeah.
It would be good for them to spend some time away from home.
It's amazing how populated it is, you know? Like, that's a lot of NPCs. And... I'm sorry. I just remembered my dream this morning. I don't even know. I guess I was at a restaurant or something. And this girl was there. And she was like, you know, super bratty. And I was just trolling her the entire time. I called her an NPC. I started running into the wall like this. And like doing a bunch of weird shit. And eventually, like, through the whole thing, she thinks that I like her or some shit like that. And then I start laughing my ass off right at her face. Because I'm like, dude, I was making fun of you the entire time. And you thought I liked you? Like, bro, what? And for some reason, she got into this thing about sentence structure. I don't understand. Like, oh, what's the predicate? Like, okay.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts. Damn. Guess I'll try someone else.
I don't really want to say anything to that, because if I had the money, yeah, yo, I'd be on.
you.
But, hey, Logan.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? Yeah, well, I go all over. little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
Yeah, you know, I agree. Alright, I'm gonna look something up real quick. It's crazy we already have things that, you know. I'm gonna split screen it.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants.
Yes, plus.
You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Yeah, okay.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic.
Oops.
Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Okay. I hope that you're well, from that conversation, bounty clearance. Okay, I like that. See, there's like, okay, you can clear your bounty.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there.
Yeah, sure.
Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Yep. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Actually, I grew up here.
Oh yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time. Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Oh my god.
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
Alright, that's cool.
See you around.
I'm not... I mean, as y'all know, I'm kinda broke. Kinda fucked that up. But, that's okay, because...
I'm sure we have it for sale.
Yeah,
There's a
hey,
bit more in the back. Oh, please, take a look.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell something. I have to sell something. 3KV shotgun shells. Where's those shotgun shells? Because I'm not really a shotgun user. I feel like there we go, 682. Thank you.
Thanks for coming
I don't really use shotguns in a lot of games because they just nerf the fuck out of them. Like, nah, bro. I'll say they get really inaccurate as you have distance because there is a spread, but if you get hit, you're still getting hit by a fucking, well, shout, depends on what it is, really. But at minimum, you're still getting hit, but a nice. I think I'm gonna run with the pistol for now. I like pistols. Hello, citizen. These trains are pretty cool. Commercial district. Distribution center.
Brownouts all the time.
With what happened back there,
Down there, but nothing
they probably would have asked me for a job. Investigate brownouts in the well. Okay. I would love to know. I mean, this is a good map for being out there, kind of. It's an okay map. Gives you the lay of the land, kind of, but I would really love it if there was a more specific. Investigate brownouts. Let's go to the. Shit.
Good for you.
That's something I can't do in real life. I mean, you can, but let's see. See, I don't know. I'm trying to find the commercial. Residential. Medical. Yeah, I don't. Wait, can I? Awesome. Oh, I can't be on the lily pad.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed.
I just, I don't know. Hold on. How do you get there again? Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Enhance Plus to find is in New Atlantis from the NAT in the commercial. NAT. I'd love to know what NAT is. Look for NAT, I guess. It's the sounds. It's not even people calling me a guy. It's the sounds. It's unsettling to me. I wish I didn't fuck that up. Distribution. I don't want a job at distribution center. I've done that in real life and it sucks.
Wow.
Maybe later, but.
It's me.
Right, but going to confuse him? He won't even recognize you.
I'll be mysterious.
Zoe and you
I
are
like
one
your
in a million.
nose. I have to.
All of our services are designed to minimize pain and maximize happiness. Hi,
Is this-
welcome to Enhanced. Thanks so much for
Yay!
stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need.
Sorry,
If
that
you're
was a
here to
little
try
loud
something
and
new or on
childish,
a
but I'm
whim, or to
happy.
replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
Okay, bro, that's cool.
Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you? I did. No, I do. I take it all very seriously.
Didn't mean to fluster
Sorry,
you, buddy.
You just took me a little off guard. To tell you the truth, I made a bit of a slip-up. I
His
may
beard
have
looks
lost
nice.
a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things,
Are you
know,
fucking
like
kidding me?
payment, information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses. Oh,
Yeah, that's
no,
pretty important,
Who am I
bud.
kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again. It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to
There we
find that
go.
slate. Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Wets. Thank you for doing this. You're a Oh, and don't read anything on it. Of course, of course.
Hooray! Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Awesome. Yay! Alright. Elena. Elena Sky Shepherd. Alright, cool. I do need to change her face a little bit. Maybe narrow it out, I think. Make it a little thinner. Yeah, hair. See, I wish... I don't know why, but video games, they make... When it's a full ponytail like that, like from the side it's normal, from the... That, she just looks like a dyke. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. She's just, like... It doesn't look good. Nose, ears, cheeks, mouth, chin. Narrow it out. Maybe we can... I wish I could have my eyes that color. Alright. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Probably no jewelry. For now, that'll be it.
Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Hooray, now I can go to my security job, and they'll call me a gal. Because, well, you know, she's a gal, and not a dude. Where's Mass again? I don't know. Mass, found you. Is it under or over? I'll check in with over first. There we go.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building. Most of Mast's employees have extensive training, but if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. Take care now.
Yeah. Agent Plato, where... Oh, he's here? I think this is where he'd be, I hope.
Pardon.
The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work. The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation.
In any case,
I wish
let
I
me
was
figure.
shorter.
We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the mat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
Good luck with the mission.
Alright, so I'm gonna fast travel. I hope that's the right spot. I don't know. One second, I'm going to use the voice to text speech on my phone real quick. I only wanted the premium edition. Didn't even care about the early access. Period. Then I got it. And now I'm playing it. Streaming it on Twitch. Starfield, this is so good. Like I know not much has happened yet, but I'm really happy about this. I like this. I've been waiting for so long for this now. I'm not even kidding. A bench. So wait, where's this bench? He said... I guess I'll just follow the blue dot, right? I thought he was talking about this.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Oh, I will. Oh, this bank. Oh. I have the package, and I'm en route. I thought there would be a fight for it, at least.
How's the investigation going? Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Well, I have you now, so I probably won't hire another person.
Yay!
For a while. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
2,000 credits?
If it isn't my... I've got nothing at the moment. Take care.
Hell yeah, I got some of my credits back. Woohoo. Alright, yeah, I should probably... Is this the tree? No, wait, where's the tree?
Is there a type of weapon Combatech won't make? That your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
We in the Mass District. We in the Mass District. All right, now this is fun. I like this.
done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to Gagari.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Thanks, bro. By the tree. Water. You.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
No.
Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Okay. So, one thing I've noticed is after a lack of use, your pack disappears with the regular clothes. So that's kind of interesting. It's not too bad. Like, it's not like game breaking. Because I'm not really looking at her back, you know? I'm looking at everything else. But I can kind of see. It's something I notice. But it's okay. It's not, oh, they made a terrible game, that sucks. Like you know that dude that was like, oh, the menu screen is horrible or whatever. It was like, what? But boy, you just trying to be famous. That's it. You want your name out there, and that's it. But yeah, no, this is a good game so far. I mean, I haven't even gotten into it really. It's a slow burn, is what I would call it. Especially how I play, because I mean, normally they want you to just go residential. Normally they want you to just head to Constellation, and I have yet to head to Constellation. How is that staying there unless you're driving it through the fucking bark of the tree? Nah, I'm good.
I think we're still recovering.
Find the tree. I'd love to know what that is after I go to this. Clothing. I like clothing.
Please let me know if You won't find a larger array of options in all this. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Thanks. Alright. Casual street suit. That looks like. A poncho. That's great. Nah.
Your patronage is appreciated.
I don't really like anything you're offering. I don't. Oh my god, guys, there's loading screens. This game is horrible. I can't take it anymore. Loading screens. That's how you people sound. I'm not sorry. That is how people sound when they complain about loading screens in a video game. I understand that they might want what do you call it? A seamless game where it's super immersive and it makes you feel like you're living in that world. You do realize unless you have VR, that's like impossible, right? No matter how immersive a game gets, you're still obviously sitting there with a fucking controller. Like, you don't sit here and act like it really tricks you into thinking you're there. I don't know, it's just annoying crap. And so, like, the reason behind, I just kind of thought about it. So there are these really small spaces with a loading screen, right? And they'll complain. But the reason that they have that loading screen there is so your computer isn't accessing all the resources of New Atlantis while you're in a little shop. Like, you don't need those. That's why they do it. That's why they break it up. Not because it really needs it.
Then I realized my tank's sprung.
Why would you halt performance to have the entirety of a New Atlantis loading? That just makes no sense. But I don't know. People are interesting. Hey, have you seen the scientist guy? There he is.
I really do need that additional data. I need all of the biosensors if the data is to be of any use.
They're broadly distributed across the city in order to cover as wide an area as possible. And if I'm being completely honest, the last sensor is right next to the New Atlantis corporate. I hope you'll have them all.
Expedience is vital.
The corporate park? Yeah, also people who are complaining about loading screens are the same people saying, oh, well, you can fast travel to your ship from anywhere, and that's good. Like, I don't know. All the arguments about Starfield I've seen are just stupid. It's like, hey. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't walk from one end of the equator to the other end of the equator? What? That's so unimmersive. Boy, do you know how long it would take you to fucking walk around a planet? Oh, it would take you years. Oh, it's so unimmersive. I can't just fly between planets. You do realize that doing so would take you forever. And then they always say, oh, but you have a grav drive. You have hyperspace. Then you're not really exploring it now, are you? Like, you can't win this with these people. It's crazy.
Are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I'm looking for biosensors, not eggs.
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You're selling? Oh my god. Ooh, yay. I thought that was gonna be a hollow. I'm glad it wasn't. Well, that's how they get you to go to places, I guess. UC Distribution. Hey. Really? Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah. Hey,
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know. We're always striving to improve. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. Who, Jordan? The kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we? Pleasure doing business with you.
You crook.
Yes, of course. Please, take a look.
And then I'm gonna turn around and buy from you. Modified Eon. Modified Side Star. What? Oh no! That is a very interesting design. Literally, it. How in the fuck does that work? It literally has a pistol. That's interesting. Alright. So, Eon Grendel. How about a modified? How much is it? 1531? Let's do it. Ammo. Yeah, wait, how much is the Eon again? It is 777s. There's no reason to do that just yet. UC Marine. That looks really stupid. I do like that helmet, but it doesn't seem like I have the money. Alright. What?
Right. Come back if you need
Right.
anything else.
Thanks. Alright. Inventory. Weapons. No. There we go. That's a chick right there. Alrighty. Now we head back to the doctor. See, in every game I play, I get caught up in shit like this. Like, I've been playing for a while now. I've been playing for 4 hours now, and I still haven't even gotten to where I'm supposed to go, right? Like, ooh.
Mark my words. Someday I'll be running the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant. So
no thanks.
Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us.
Thanks.
All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news.
New bad news
is
first.
that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
Wow.
Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now. They're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, the consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
How much? Ooh, 2,000. Stop
Working at the Office of Interstellar Affairs is honestly my dream job. Yeah, I work at MAST in the Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm a sort of liaison between the UC and the 3-Star Collective. I help solve communication problems, show visiting diplomats the city, things like that. It really doesn't sound all that exciting to you, but I love it. I've been interested in a diplomatic career since I was a kid. No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple months ago for a job at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
No.
Really?
No. I love it. I think New Atlantis is the most beautiful place in the settled systems. I can't believe how many trees there are in the city. It's a part of MAST's administrative wing. We handle relations between the UC and the 3-Star Collective. One of our main focuses is making sure the armistice stays intact. I don't think anybody wants another war. Thanks. Maybe I'll...
Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors. The data from the biosensors speaks for it.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. I guess I could join the Vanguard.
By the way, Sergeant Yumi.
Alright, I gotta go see Yumi. Sorry, bud. Where's Yumi again? Commercial district. Yeah, I'll just go to my ship.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Crime has slowed down since you started coming up, which is good for officer. Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps. Good. Report back here when they're out. Restaurant over in the residential district. Get us to a very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place where folks come in different sizes, depending on the food. It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of...
True.
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken. The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of credits. Back to work.
Thank you. Alright. See, like, I'm pretty sure they wanted me... They sent me off to find Constellation. I have yet to even talk to Constellation yet. Oh my god, of course. Residential. My question is, why is the dude just staying at the place? Wouldn't you want to, like, go home eventually and be... Hey, home? Oh, dear. Apollo Tower. Oh, I have to go inside there. Gotcha.
I do hope there is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste.
Most unfortunate incident. Complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Been up. There, huh?
Where?
Space?
Athena Tower? I'd love to know where the hell Athena Tower is. What the fuck? Oh. There we go. Oops. Oh. What's CJ's, huh?
CJ's is always open. Need something but don't have a lot of time? No problem. Happy to serve.
What do you got, Chief? Up again. I hope they come out with a survival mode update. I don't... 5 health. These aren't really good.
Be seeing you.
Bye. Probably not. I don't think I'll ever come back here. Maybe to sell things, but... Oh, I dropped that Eon and didn't pick it up. Hang on.
I need to head over to the trade authority.
Oh, Apollo Tower, Athena Tower, okay.
Okay, hello. Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that... Thank you. He's a scoundrel and a fiend, and I was wrong to ever think otherwise. 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter. He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
Huh? He gifted it to him? Is it? I don't...
All right, but I'm leaving this city as...
Hold on.
As soon as my assistant finishes packing my things, I'm taking the first tram to the... It was supposed to be a romantic dinner. Our last, before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off! Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it. No, there are some things in life. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point? He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long... Maybe I'll even take pictures.
Yeah, it's yours. Guys, if you get engaged, if you propose to somebody and give them the ring, if that doesn't work out, it's still their ring. I don't know, I could be wrong. I've never been in a situation like that, but... I don't know, that's just like, you gave it to them, so... I don't know, hold on, if... Now I'm starting to question everything, because... I mean, in this circumstance where the cheater is the one who gave the ring, yeah, no, it's... Don't cheat on somebody if you're gonna give them a ring, but...
What can I do for you? Ah, if it isn't my... Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back? Ugh. Really? I should have known this was a waste of time the moment I laid eyes on that drunk. That's on me.
That's okay.
Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like their personal security service. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect, other times we serve. Either way, I'm still going to pay you for your time. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Now I'm gonna do the Vanguard shit. Woohoo.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby. Yes? You needed something? The Vanguard should be able to provide you... This? This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my and that any rule breaking...
Can I?
Stay
does
safe.
anybody? I'd love a uniform, thank you.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colonies, all while earning your citizenship and credits to boot? Oh, well, no. UC citizenship is earned through service to the UC. Should have covered that in your civics classes. But if you're that interested, I'm happy to help you get started in applying to join the UC Vanguard right now. Glad to hear it. Signing up's simple. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probationary mission and you're in. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship in no time. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there. We're the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies.
Nice.
All while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thanks.
Look, you didn't hear it from me, but I got a tip. There's a way to hack the Vanguard exam. Get yourself a better score.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies. united colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2250. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Marion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Nerion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Nerion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
It's interesting because... Hold on. It's interesting because they passed that law that said, hey, you can go out and settle systems for your own and make powers. But then they all end up wanting to fight them. I wonder what the actual politics behind that. The Serpents are different. They're fucking Zealots. So...
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Free Star Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Free Star Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Free Star planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I really hope this is just a phase.
All 4 of my last science papers have been on terramorphs.
Okay.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't be true.
Okay. I'm probably gonna run this stream for 14 minutes, take a nice break, eat something, and then I'll come back. Alright?
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Free Star Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Nah, this is really cool. I like it. You know? Like, that's an amazing way to tell history. Because, dude, you could pick up a fucking... Or you could read a computer and it'll tell you... Oh, all what they said. But instead, they have it talk to you. I'm a better learner when I hear things, you know, from somebody else. I guess auditory learner. I don't know. If I hear it, it happened, you know?
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship.
Wow.
But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people.
Even non-citizens?
Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Nine minutes.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
Not number one. Let's go. Oh no, another loading screen. I can't do it.
Flight simulation chamber applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Why did I? Oh my god.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
That was interesting. Ah, we're like just about done. Alright. Yeah, that's a little tricky. Alrighty.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
Nah, I'm fine.
We'll only keep your best run.
Alright. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to this guy, get my probationary assignment, and then I'll be done.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions you needed answered first? MASS is short for Military Administrative and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the three co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable. Most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable. Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life, so it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse criteria, get them out there helping people who need it. Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
I won, right?
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands.
10 years
If you're
service?
interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Aye.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yeah.
No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty... But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, It's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there.
Wow. Alright. So... we're gonna... oh. Okay. Well, that's all for now, folks. Again, this is your captain speaking. I hope that we get... I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely did. Dude, I love Starfield. I'm loving it. It's everything I possibly imagined. And more. I like that you can head in the water like that. It would be cool if you could actually swim in water, like in Skyrim, but hey, that's cool. Oh, nice.
To those lost during the Colony War, your consideration is requested. Quiet is requested while on Memorial Grounds.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the
Alright, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much gonna be it for now. I will be coming back on soon. I gotta go to the bathroom, eat something good, some grub, and just make sure I'm ready for work later today. But yeah, I mean, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I definitely did. I'm enjoying this game. Let's see, anything else? Just have a great day, y'all. I mean, I'm loving this, dude. So I think I'm gonna try to break it up into about 2-hour streams. I know when I was doing Republic Commando and Knights of the Republic, I would have it for like 4 hours, and especially when I'm starting off, nobody's gonna want to see a 4-hour video, you know. So I mean, I know that you want to kind of do the same thing that you would do if you're big when you're small. So one, it comes easier, and then two, you're making better quality videos. I do still need to do a little more research about how I can get an overlay, if I can get an overlay. But anyway, oh, what was it? I'm sorry. I'm gonna oh yeah, so 2 hours stream. It's about 2.5 hour streams, and then if something happens where I'm actually getting more people, we'll see about that. These streams are really fun to do. I like playing video games, but then I can like bring it out to the world, and it's you know. Oh, that's what they mean. All right. So thank y'all for showing up. This has been your captain, and I will see y'all in a little bit. Love y'all. Have a great day.